The
bowlers will fancy their chance.
Okay, Devon Conway.
It's pumped up for this match as well.
Devon Conway. Opening batsman Devon Conway.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
Devon Conway, Rutraj Kaikod இறங்கிருக்காங்க. முதல் பாலை யார் கொடுக்க போறோம்னா ரவி பிஷ் ஆகாஷ் பதோனி.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Set the tone for a match.
On left or fast medium Mogis Khan. कर लिया. आवाज कौन?
We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. First ball but didn't get anywhere near that one.
That ball. That ball. मुख मेला राजा हुआ युवन संघ राजा वन लोगों इल्लंगा. One bounce boundary எடுத்துருக்கீங்க.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Nearly gets the edge.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot. And that raced away. How will the bowler respond?
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. And this could be gone.
குறி வச்சா எற வில்லனுங்க விழுந்திருக்குங்க. Catch is the way. Rachin Ravindra. Chennai Super Kings in செல்லப்புல வந்திருக்காரு.
This one goes down as a
fail.
The left arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
ஆமா இங்கே வீசுறாரு.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Run out மாக்குறாங்க. இல்லங்க ஓடிட்டாங்க. சேஃப் ஓடிட்டாங்க.
Ready to really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Catch it! Correct.
Shot on the arm. Didn't try to hit it too
நினைச்ச இடத்துல போடுங்க. நினைச்ச இடத்துல போயிருந்தா கரெக்ட்டா கையில வந்திருக்கும்.
Well, that's textbook.
அதனால தப்பிச்சிட்டாரு.
A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
என்னங்க இது? Back to back அடிக்கிறவ. சென்னையின் செல்லப்பிள்ளை. டாஸ் இருக்காருங்க கேட்ச் ஆன் பண்ணனுங்க இல்லங்க கேப்ல போயிருங்க கேப்ல போனதனால பவுண்டரி 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 பவுண்டரி
perfection. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Huge shot.
ஃபைனலா பயங்கரமான சிக்ஸ் வருது எத்தனை மீட்டர்னு பார்க்கணும்
Well, that was just textbook.
பெரிய சிக்ஸ் அடிச்சிருக்காருங்க
To lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
பெரிய பெரிய சிக்ஸ் அடிச்சிருக்காருங்க
Oh, end of the over.
இரண்டு ஓவர் முடிவில் 32க்கு 1 132 மீட்டர்ல விட்டுருங்க சிக்ஸ்
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions and they've answered with full honours.
கேட்ச்
Lovely cover drive.
ரன் அவுட் பண்ணுங்க திரும்பிட்டாருங்க
Needs to be on target.
டார்கெட்
Two straight cuts through the leg side.
தூக்கி அடிச்சிருக்காருங்க பவுண்டரி கிடைங்க பச்சை புல்ல பத்திக்குது பவுண்டரி 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 பவுண்டரி
No point in chasing that one.
Flex that one simple as you like inside the ring. No, terrible shot. Two straight, it's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
That just drifted a bit.
மூணு ஓவர் முடிவில் 49 கொண்டுங்க
High and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
Playing all
Very
their
la
shots
pass.
in that over, a very expensive over. Ahmed, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Goes through. It's high in the air, fielder coming around, but it looks like they'll carry it.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay.
ஜெர்சி மாறணும் இருக்குல்ல
Impressively timed boundary.
ஜெர்சி
Crunched over the onside. Oh, the batter, I suppose, as the ball sails. I reckon 12 deep into the crowd for a maximum.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing.
Correct that nicely through the gap to the boundary. That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot.
Beats the out. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Khan from the south end. The right arm pace bowler coming into the attack from the south end.
அது ஸ்பின் போல தான் அப்படி தூக்க முடியும் இதை அப்படி தூக்க முடியாது இந்த மாதிரிலாம் கேட்ச் ஆகாம இந்த மாதிரி அடிச்சாலே கான்வென்ட் போயிடுது
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
அதான் பேதி நோபால் கொடுத்துட்டாங்க அப்புறம்
Will be disappointed with that previous delivery. Not up to their normal standards.
பேதி மறுபடியும் நோபால் ஒரு
Well, that was a great shot. Flies over the boundary for 6. Just to rub salt into the wounds. It was a no ball as well.
Wow, that's missed.
ஆமா அதரவ பிண்டி விட்டுட்டானா
Can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful.
செல்மார் சிட்டுக்காங்களா நீ கூட்ட வந்தேன்
No point chasing
செல்மார்
that.
கேட்ச்
A direct hit and this could be gone. That's made a bit of a meal of that. Gone.
Inside is bold. Finally, ஒரு விக்கெட் எடுத்து கொடுத்துருக்காரு மெர்ச்சல் மார்ஸ். எப்படி போல்ட் ஆயிருக்காரு. சரி 12 முன்னத்தி போறனா ஸ்ட்ரைக் ரேட் ஆமா.
Lots of pressure coming in the back.
6 தோபே வந்திருக்காரு அதனால ஸ்பின்னை வெளிய எடுத்துட்டு ஃபாஸ்டா கொண்டு வர போறீங்க. ஸ்பின் போட்டா அவர் வெளுத்து எறிஞ்சிருவாரு. 6 தோபே.
Left arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Catch it.
Time that perfectly.
Catch it.
Brilliant shot.
One.
Couldn't hope to hit it any better than that.
Boundary.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Catch it.
Finds the fielder.
They
go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
அட ஆள் இல்ல பாரு.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
மட்டமான டெலிவரிங்க.
Dubé taking guard. He's been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
Line ball. Good did steer. To Kenja. Kailolala. Catch.
Lovely cover drive. Straight to the edge.
Filter
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary. Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Might look to go big again here.
Great shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Catch is the win, match is the win. எப்படி பிடிக்காரு பாரு. ஓவரால் போயிறாரு. யாரு 6 தூபையா? 6 தூபை கிளம்ப வேண்டியதான் வீட்டுக்கு. அடுத்தது யாரு? தீபக் கூடவா ரச்சின் ரவீந்திராவா? இல்ல இம்பாக்ட் பிளேயரா? திருப்பதி எடுத்துருவாங்க. டான்ஸ் ஆடுவாரு. சிங்கிடி. சிவம் தூபையை வெளியே வச்சுட்டு என்ன எடுக்கலையோ? ஏன்?
Quick to take guard and face up.
Line ball. தூக்கம் விடுக்கானா அரகணங்கள் ஓடி கிடக்கு. சிங்கிடி ஏழு ஓவர் முடிவில் 105க்கு 3.
Chennai 5 for 3. Singh from the north end.
Catch it.
Magic shot into the vacant fine leg position. I do not think anyone's going to stop that. Needs a direct hit.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Doesn't beat the infield. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear you or see anything.
Yeah? தூக்கலாம் கரெக்டாக கையில் தானே போய் இருக்கும். ஸ்லோவாலாக போட்டுட்ருக்கேன். நல்லா தொட்டு விட்றாவல, பயங்கரமாக தொட்டு விட்றாவலப்பா ஆளு.
That's the one and only short one for the over. Always good to throw it in.
Catch it. Match swing.
Great catch and hit on. Fantastic stuff.
Merchal Masuk மூணாவது விக்கெட்டை ரச்சின் ரவீந்திரவா.
Fantastic catch.
An innings that promised much and really in the end delivered.
விஜய் சங்கர் உள்ள வருகிறார். அடுத்த பேட்ஸ்மேனாக தமிழ்நாட்டு பிளேயர் விஜய் சங்கர் வருகிறார்.
They bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Goes over the top with that shot.
தோம் தோம் தித்திம் தோம் தொலைவிலிருந்து சந்தித்தோம். ஐயோ ஓடிருந்த காளி, ஓடிருந்த காளி, ஓடிருந்த காளி. ஒயிட் பால் விட்டா தட்டினான். தட்டினதுனால ஒரு சிங்கிளோட 114க்கு 4.
Chennai 114 for 4.
ஓய் அடிச்ச மாதிரி ஒரு மாதிரியா சார் ஏக்கர் வளைச்சு விட்டுக்கலாம் இறங்குற மாதிரி தெரிஞ்சா. சோ அடே கொஞ்சம் வெளியே போயிடுச்சு. நீங்க சாப்பிடுங்களா? கேட்சுங்க ஃபைனலாக தூக்கி அடிச்சு ரன் விடுங்க, ரன் விடுங்க, கிடைக்கும் 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 கிடைக்கும். பாஞ்சிட்டாருங்க உள்ள வந்து. சும்மிக்கு பரவாயில்ல மேமே. Pressure of the bowler. இந்த பால் போட்டக்கூடாது. தப்பான நேரத்துக்கு தப்பான பால் வீசுதுன்னா ஒரு 6 கிடைச்சிருக்கு. இன்னைக்கு அவுட் ஆகலைங்க, டவன் உள்ளதான் இருக்கலாங்க. பார்த்து பார்த்து உள்ள வந்தவர் நல்லா அடிப்பார்.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
He's quick onto that in the infield.
Outuga. Keduthu. Kattave illeyada. Kathana thana nadakkum.
Nearly gets the edge. Marsh. Great delivery there. But it drops safely.
Nearly got through them, just got on
Keeper alaga parannu
time.
vidittunna
Enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field.
கேட்சுங்க குறி வச்சா இற விழா இற கொஞ்சம் முன்னாடி விழுந்துட்டு கேட்சு பிடிச்சிரு டைவ் எடுத்துரு அவ்வளோதாங்க கிடைச்சிருக்குங்க ஃபைனலா டெவான் கான்வேயும் முடிந்தார். அடுத்தது யார் வர்றான்னு பார்க்கணும். இன்பால் பிளேயராக போர்டன் இருக்கு. ஸ்ரேயர்ஸ் கோபாலா யார் இன்பால் பிளேயர்?
Great shot through the gap. Well, that was a struggle getting smacked.
11 முடியல் 138 கஞ்சா.
Bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
ஆமா. Sing from the north end.
Oh, catch it.
Nice shot. Straight gully.
கேடச்சிருக்கீங்க. விஜய் சங்கரும் அவுட் ஆயிட்டாருங்க. தமிழ்நாட்டு பிளேயர் அவுட் ஆயிட்டார். அடுத்து தீபக் கூட உள்ளாரார். போல்டு என்னமா நடந்துச்சு? அவ்வளவுதாங்க, இன்சைட் ஆச்சுங்க. ரவீந்திர ஜடேஜா உள்ள இருக்காருங்க. ஜடேஜா காட்ரிக்குங்க, கிடைச்சிருக்குங்க. காட்ரிக்கு கேட்டுங்க, காட்ரிக் எடுத்திருக்காருங்க ஃபைனலா.
Big delivery coming up as a batter. Can't think about what already has happened. Just got to try and settle. Could this be a double hat-trick? Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
End of the over. Chennai 143 for 8. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Cuts that off well in the infield.
கடாச்சிட்டாருங்க. 150 தொட்டிருக்குங்க. அதோட யாரப்பா இது?
Brilliant shot off the
நான்
front foot.
பொட்டு வச்ச தங்க கோலம் ஒரு கிணி மகுடம். என்ன இவர் இப்பமே வந்துட்டாரு, 12வது ஓவர்லயே இறக்கி விட்டாச்சு. 12வது ஓவர்லயே இறக்க நிலைக்கு ஆக்கிட்டாங்க.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
நீ தங்க கட்டி நான் தங்க கட்டி. ஏதோ நடக்கும், நடக்கலையே. 13 ஓவர் முடிவில் 152க்கு 8ங்க.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
They had a great foundation early on. They've carried it forward to make a big total.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Couldn't get it through the field. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
பொட்டு வச்ச தங்க கோலம் ஒரு கிணி மகுடம். நான் பொட்டு வச்ச டோனிக்கு நல்லா படுதுங்க பேட்ல. 2 ரன் ஓடுறான், விக்கெட். அப்படியே நான் தங்க கட்டி சிங்க குட்டி.
No, terrible shot.
No. எடுத்துருக்கலாம்டா, ஏன்டா?
4 runs added in the over.
14 ஓவர் முடிவில் 156க்கு 2ங்க.
6 for 8.
கேட்சே. இங்க இருந்திருக்கலாம்டா. ஐயோ சிட் புல் செட். நட்டேர்னு வாங்கியிருக்காருங்க. பிளம்ஸ் பழமான்னு பார்க்கணும். பிளம்ஸ் பழமாங்க. நட்டேர்னு வாங்கியிருக்காருங்க. யாருங்க அது? சுரேஷ் கோபாலா? ஐயோ பிளம்ஸ் பழம் என்ன பழம், வேற பழம் மாறிட்ட. சரியான பிளம்ஸ் பழம்னு பார்த்தா என்னங்க இப்படி ஆகி போச்சு. அந்த
Yeah, great review. The batter will live to fight another day, or another ball in this case.
கேட்சே.
Oh, nicely done.
இல்லைங்க,
It's gone fine.
ஐயோ இவர் கொஞ்சம் கேர்ஃபுல்லாக போடணும். இவர் கொஞ்சம் டேஞ்சர் பேட்ஸ்மேன்.
Pant, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
கேட்சே.
Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Markram from the north end.
Oh. பிடிச்சிடுறா. டே ஒன் மூவ் பண்ணா போயிட்டோ. நீ தங்க கட்டி சிங்க குட்டி. கேட்சே. ஐயோ ரொம்ப தூரத்துல ரொம்ப மேல கலாச்சிட்டாரா. கேட்சே. அடே ஃபீல்டர் இல்ல போயிட்ட. என்னடா நொண்டி அடிச்சுறான். டைவ் அடிப்பான்னு பார்த்தா நொண்டி அடிச்சிட்டு இருக்கான் பாறான். அப்படியே ஸ்டிக்ல விழுந்துட கூடாதா. Tony, I'm order last one. Take it, Grega.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Dhoni waited on that line to down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before
very
disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes though, just got to accept it and move on.
அடிச்ச பிறகு தான் பேட் தூக்குது அதான் கொடுத்துட்டாங்க
On 49, quick single maybe.
Bowling fielders look really confident. Lovely cut, guys. Straight to the extra cover field.
Can he get the 50? Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary. A good innings, that's
50 அடிச்சிட்டாவே.
Simple raise of the bats, thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. How will he reply?
Brilliant. That takes some catching.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Look to have pitched in line, not hitting live. We'll see what Big Eye shows in the review.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on.
Still honing in on their lines. Batter happy to let it go through.
Great shot through the gap. Ashwin ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Pitch is in line with the stumps.
Ashwin looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. the over. 5 runs coming from it. Chennai 213 for 9.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
Doesn't beat the infield. And out. Superb bowler.
Dhoni final wicket aidane.
The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score.
Match mudiyara. Yadi eppadi vanna match eppadi kondu
Very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over. Any chance.
மேல என்ன மாத்திருக்கா பாரு.
Here we go. First ball.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Out ajna mele per vandriya. Okay.
Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
என்ன
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. In T20 cricket, dot balls can be costly. If there to be 6 in an over, it's just a disaster. Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Jadeja, the left armour, is the new bowler from the south.
என்னாலவே மாற்றி தான் போயிட்டு நினைக்கிறேன்.
Jadeja from the south end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be full.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Couldn't get it through the field. A direct hit, and this could be gone. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. 8 runs added in that over. The Super Giants are 8 for 0.
Second over down in the power play, and they're off to a sluggish start with the bat. It's been a good mix of bowling variations, though.
Winds up but misses. It's like they went a bit too early on that shot. No, terrible shot. Misses everything. They've gone up here. End of the over, 6 dot balls. Just a masterclass.
3 down in the second innings, and it seems like they've stalled out here in the chase. They need to start looking at rotating the strike more at the least.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Jadeja, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Smacks that away through the gap. There's a chance if it hits. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. What a catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Nearly gets the edge. Ashwin with a great delivery there. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Straight to the fielder. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters.
End of the 5th, and the bowlers have the batters in line at the moment.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs a direct hit. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Rossman, the left arm putt. This bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end. Goes over the top with that shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Flex that one simple as you like inside the ring. Get to that one. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Chennai with a massive shout. Been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Over the Super Giants, 31 for 3.
Working the occasional singles, the odd boundary, but they just need to find something and gather momentum to get into this match.
Nice shot, straight to gully. A direct hit and this could be gone. 4 runs added in the over. The Super Giants, 35 for 3.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
Rossman from the north end. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Gone. Caught. Great catch at mid-on. Fantastic stuff.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you just accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be four.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up four.
Good fielding out in the boundary. They've gone up here. Right armour is coming on to bowl from the south. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Good pick up, big chance. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Gopal with a huge appeal. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. The Super Giants, 51 for 4. Huge. That has flown.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Can't afford to go too full again. Does help switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Everyone's gone up. Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Doesn't beat the infield. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Ball very close to the edge, but I think there was some air between the bat and the ball. Doesn't agree with the decision and will challenge it. Out. Nicely done by the keeper. Dhoni with a nice catch there. Not sure why it was reviewed though. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Needs a direct hit. Chennai with a massive shout. And a fantastic catch. Long on had to run adjacently a fair bit. They've held on to it. Great cricket. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air. They've taken a good catch.
That's a real shame. It was a brilliant innings. Was heading for something special. Good wicket to take at this stage.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Ravindra, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. He's quick onto that in the infield. Solid defensive shot. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Gopal from the south end. Gopal with a huge appeal. Good pick up, big chance. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Dug that out well. Gopal has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. No. Terrible shot. Misses everything. The Super Giants weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Needs to be on target. Chennai has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Wow, that's missed a lot.
did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. But it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward for putting pressure on the batter. Great shot through the gap. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it.
Monar basu kuda.
That's
jayike ba evadiyam.
Right armour is coming into the attack.
அந்த 3 ஓவர்ல தான் ரன். எல்லா ஃபீல்டரும் உள்ள வச்சு போடு. அதான் 120 அடிக்கணும், எப்படி அடிக்க முடியும்? 30 அடிச்சாலும் 90 தான் ஆச்சு. தூக்குங்க அந்த அச்சத்தாச்சு. ரெண்டு ரோட்டணும். தூக்குங்க சார், கடாசுங்க சார். ஒரு லான் ஸ்டிக்கு கீழே விழுந்த வர மாதிரி அடிக்க முடியாதோ? அப்படிதான் நினைக்கிறேன்.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Needs a direct hit.
Fantastic
catch. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Well, productive innings. Didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Straight to cover point for an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air. And they've taken a good catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
And out, 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. End again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Rossman's back on now. Oh, now then, that's on here. Batters should get a few here.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Gone. Takes it easy and seals the win.
really comfortable win, just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result was never really in doubt. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.
ஏதி 10 தரதலை யாரும் கொடுத்து மூடிக்கிட்டு எடுத்துருக்காங்கண்ணா. அவனுக்கு கொடுத்துருக்க வேண்டியதுப்பா. சரி, 2ஆம் பேட்டிங் அடிக்க முடியலப்பா. சாப்பிட்டு வா. அடுத்து யாருக்கு? பஞ்சாப் மும்பைக்கும் டேஸ்ட் படைங்க. என்ன சார்ஜரு?